Welcome back everyone to my second video regarding blockchain in drug industry. First, let's recap what we talked about in the previous video. In the previous video, we talked about blockchain, pros and cons of blockchain, and blockchain use cases. Today in this video, we'll be talking about in-depth blockchain and its workings. Firstly, you need to know that what a blockchain is. A blockchain is a distributed ledger that is completely open to anyone. They have a unique trait. Once the data is recorded in a blockchain, it becomes very difficult to change it. Contents in the blockchain. Each block contains data, the hash of the block, and the hash of the previous data. The data that is stored inside the block depends on the type of blockchain. Hash in the block. A block also has a hash. It identifies the block and all of its contents and is always unique. Once a block is created, its hash will be calculated. Changing something inside the block will cause something to change. Hashes are useful for detecting changes made in the block. If the hash in the block changes, it no longer is the same block. How does hashes work? Each block is connected to another block. The hash of previous block creates a chain of blocks. Genesis block. The first block is special as cannot point to previous block and is often known as the Genesis block. Hack. In the cases where one of the blocks has been tampered, this causes the hash of the block to change. In turn, it will make the other following blocks invalid because it no longer stores a valid hash of the previous block. Proof of work. To mitigate this, blockchains have something called proof of work. It is a mechanism that slows down the creation of new blocks by solving a cryptographic puzzle. A computer that solves the puzzle shares the solution to all other computers on the network. If correct, the block will then be added to the chain. Alternative. Another way blockchain secures itself, and that is by being distributed instead of using a central entity. Blockchain secures itself by using a P2P network and everyone is allowed to join. When a person joins this network, that person is entitled a full copy of the blockchain. The node uses this to verify that everything is still in order. New blocks. When a new block is created or introduced, that block is sent to everyone on the network. Each node verifies the block to make sure that it has not been tampered with. After verifying that nothing has been tampered, the newly introduced block is added to everyone's blockchain. Consensus. All the nodes in this network thus create a consensus. They agree which blocks are valid and which aren't. Blocks that have been tampered with will be rejected by other nodes in the network. Upcoming third video. In the next video, we will be talking about Bitcoins. Let's think. Total security and privacy defined at the pinnacle of technologies. What's stopping people from using blockchain? This will be all. Thanks for tuning in. See you in the next video.